Yo. Hey.
Klook! Get your travel right. Book on Klook. Olive Garden. Get your travel right. Book on Klook. Olive Garden.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Today we're playing Mori Dispatch. How you guys doing today? Now let's get into it. Episode 6. Employees are expected to use good judgment and avoid situations that create an actual or potential conflict between their personal interest and the interest of STN. STN Employee Handbook, page 12. Oh, chat, let's get into this. Start. Game by Ad Hoc Studio. Collaboration with Critical Role. Turn up.
Hey everybody, I appreciate you coming to see this. Your support means a lot.
More than a lot. It means 936 American dollars. Cash, lad.
We're only here because these broke asses want proof before they pay.
That actually makes way more
That
sense.
makes sense.
Can't believe you actually hung out with these fuckers.
You jealous, old man?
Of what? Let me guess. You get into a bar fight? I'm right. That's what criminals do at bars. They ruin everybody's fun.
I mean, he's not
Fact.
wrong.
If you're gonna make me stand next to a criminal, you could at least hurry this shit up.
If you're gonna make me stand next to Benjamin's fucking button, you could at least change his diaper.
You're the only one here that's full of shit.
You missed Flambe trying to kill me after I revealed my identity.
I saved his life. His
You did,
whole ass
actually.
life.
You did save my life.
Now he owes me
And
his
my ass
whole
being
ass life.
barbecued.
Or even though, because I paid for your tacos.
Right, I forgot. Because I
Yeah,
would
I have that
easily
taco
exchange
money.
your life for the double crunch kind.
Okay, protocol test 19 ready to commence. We good when you good, Mecha Man.
Engaging protocols. Now.
All readings super stable.
Super
Here we
stable.
go. Time to make your grand re-entrance.
Let's pose.
Alright, ready for launch.
Roger that.
Bop it.
See there? Is that confirmation enough for you cheap ass bitches? Pay me my money.
Fucking hell.
Told y'all, it's so obvious he don't have superpowers.
It's a fucking waste of time. If he was gonna lie about being a hero, why would he pick Mecha Man?
Reminder the mic is still open.
Not bad, right?
Looks better than the original.
The smoke is a little overkill.
I thought the same too, but I think the purple is a nice touch.
What smoke? Shut it down!
Help him, boy!
Get him out! Shit! It's locked down.
Oh, fuck, I'm on it.
It's a creepy way to start.
Welcome back.
How long was I out?
About 14, 15 hours, I think.
You okay, Royd? Why do you look worse than me?
It's over, brother. I cannot recreate the astral pulse. Too much power, too small a size. No pulse mean I can't make the man Mecca.
You can do it.
I'm not good enough, bro. Fail you, fail everybody.
You didn't fail me.
Almost bring down the whole team. Almost get you, almost get everybody blowed up.
All this is just a minor setback. I'm not worried.
But I am.
Royd, you did your best. I can't ask for anything else. Thank you.
I heard that big bastard crying in the bathroom. Makes it hard to shit when somebody's doing that next to you, you know?
Pretty distracting. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Everyone else okay? Invisigal?
Fine. One thing she's good at is disappearing when people get hurt.
What's your deal with her? You give everyone shit, but it always seems extra with Vizzy.
She's a liability. And one of us needs to be objective when it's clear something's going on between the two of you. Don't think I don't see it. It's all over your stupid face. You like her. So I got a hater for the both of us.
I guess I'm coming around on her.
You coming where?
I'm coming... Jesus Christ. I'm warming up.
I mean, maybe, I don't know, it could be a possibility in the future. You know, if we're gonna have intercourse, but...
Okay. Our relationship started out rocky, but it's gotten better. Were you able to follow that, you old fucking pervert?
Look, just be careful, kid.
Yeah, old fucking
Some
pervert.
people, they're black holes. You reach out to help them, and they just suck you in and do whatever the fuck black holes do. I don't know. They fuck you up.
Well, black holes, you know, they suck you up and then, you know, they twist you around. Then in cartoons, they send you to another dimension, apparently. I don't know if that's true, but apparently they twist your body around to, like, it just breaks your body, like, into, like, have you ever had, like a twister? It's like it twists you around pretty much. Your body is pretty much a Twizzler.
Your new look screams, I know some science shit, so I was with you the whole way.
No, come on, take the day off.
No, really. I'm fine. All I've got to do is sit at a desk.
Desk work doesn't land you in the infirmary. Think about that.
I'll mull it over.
If they're red ring or enhanced, proceed with caution. Oh, 1 sec. What are you doing up?
Turns out,
a lot better.
I'm completely fine. Just sort of time traveled several hours into the future where I feel pretty rested.
Oh, cool, yeah. That happens to me every night.
Wish I could say the same. How's the ship going?
Good? Yeah, challenging. Made worse by all the enhanced villains we're dealing with lately. I have a whole new appreciation for you.
I appreciate it.
I'm sorry about the pulse. Give us some time. Royd's a little down, but I'm sure we can come up with alternate power sources. Hey,
Possibly.
really looking forward to tonight. Perfect timing.
Yeah, same. Wait, what are you...
So, I'm no dispatch dude, but I don't know if sending him a level at a sub at Sunday school was the move.
I need to pop down the store. Someone wants my sweet kind of hobbies while I'm out. Hobbies.
Fear not. Well, don't worry. I got this.
Try to stay out of trouble, lad.
Roger that, Mr. Punch-Up. Sir. I will warm the bench. Grind time. Ugh, better get a towel.
I need someone to wait in line for this really cool game that I'm old enough to play, and my parents said it was okay to call SDN.
No, it's not. You know, it's a waste of dispatch resources, bro.
Alright, what'd I fucking miss?
Holy shit, man. You're okay? Yeah, I was so fucking scared, dude.
Guess Mecha Man's a bit sturdier than we thought.
Damn, boy, you ate mad shit.
We got your present. Did you see it?
I did, thank you. That was very nice.
Well, we were remiss. I mean, we missed you.
Glad you're back, Robbie. Things were almost too boring around here.
I think that requires being smart, so maybe. Okay, yeah, we got it. Big brain type shit, big brain type shit.
Time to freak some fuckers out.
Let's get you back. Shit.
The best.
You are the best. You are the best.
Hello? Yes, it's that time of month again. Send your finest over to clean my abode.
Robert, some asshole keeps hacking into my notes app. He's fucking with all my stand-up comedy material. Also, I think they have access to our secure servers.
Okay, you cannot just say that casually, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna need you because I want to get the extra XP, so I'm thinking Gam is going to. Can I double with Prism?
All right.
No, I can't because fuck me, right? I think we need what's his face, Omni-Man for this. His name's not Omni-Man, but you know what I mean. We need charisma too.
Head it out.
Did Blazer hold down the fort okay?
She did the best she could. Must be a bit rusty.
She's been away from the desk too long.
I thought this was an easy job.
Well, it's not. I just make it look easy.
Shit, Rohit. You're actually cool.
He's not. He's just been gone all day, so it seems like he is.
Oh, we didn't fuck this up. Oh yeah, I fucked it up.
Don't fucking try me today.
There's some dude dressed as Phenomenal Man picking fights with randos outside the convention center. It's weird. Can you make it stop?
I like being useful.
This is the job for me. I understand.
Yeah, you go too.
Flambe is still out sick.
Sick of your shit, maybe. But yeah, I haven't heard anything from him since last night.
Funny. I thought he was gonna catch me on the way in. Fuck me up in the parking lot.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Okay,
Re-election's coming up and we're hosting a little roast of the mayor. An SDN hero would really round out our guest list.
just wait the extra 2 seconds.
Hey, girl.
Gotcha.
I don't write my own jokes. Can't we hire somebody? Perfect. Me?
There's a full-on gang war happening at the warehouse district. Looks like Red Ring and the Frigos.
Shit. The Red Ring's closing in on this biker gang.
Oh, that's actually the Frigos. They're an e-biker gang. Way worse.
No one believes me, but there's definitely a ghost in my house. Anybody over there good at exorcisms or whatever?
Ugh, beautiful. Well, ghosts are bullshit. But spirits are real. Can confirm.
Not bad. Not at all.
You be smarter, yep.
I'm here to hustle.
Okay, got it. Understood.
Whoa, did you guys get Vandus thinking his wife got divorced?
Sure did. My entire portfolio is fucked.
I knew the vibes were off this morning, but I couldn't tell if it was
Wait, you got
divorce
friend-
vibes or
you got
shitty
devil
commute
friends?
traffic
Oh my
vibes.
Hey, maybe she's not going to hell after all.
Marrying someone can send you to hell.
Yeah, but only if you marry a billionaire.
Interesting. We approaching airlines. We are on the JetBlue. Okay.
Wait, this isn't a dream, right?
Let them fight. I can't believe that. I cannot believe. Am I dreaming?
Everybody should step back.
They updated to okay. LARP gone
The
wrong.
faction of light needs your help to overtake the faction of darkness. Preferably before 8 when the park closes.
What the fuck is a LARP?
It stands for live action role play, but it's not a sex thing. Okay, it's like people dressing up and playing pretend type shit.
Still sounds like a sex thing.
It's not.
Blessed to be busy.
Boy time! Water! Boy time!
Dibs on loot, manager.
Delivery bots. Delivery bots are a rampage. Stop them before they reach. Okay.
I won't let you down, baby.
I won't let you down.
Sentience is fucking weird.
Okay.
Golem, you are so right. Why would those bots want in on this shit?
Size don't matter.
Let them fight. And the yachties? The fuck?
Robbery downtown. Suspect is in pursuit, but we need SDN to defrost the bank.
Yeah, be glad to. Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark. Good.
It might take a while, but you could try chipping away at the ice.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Perfect! Me?
Half man, half bat, all freak.
That's the gravy, baby.
good at this shit.
Listen, it was bring your kid to work day, and I thought he could try using the forklift.
An opportunity for Flambe to burn shit, and he ain't even here.
And here I thought I was getting rusty.
An uncertified forklift driver dropped down an entire shipment into the harbor of Kobe Canada ship before it becomes waterlogged.
Wet and ready.
Ew.
Yeah, no water boy coming out. No, not like I'm gonna go out.
Was that always there?
Vanderstank wants them destroyed, but I think there's a way to reprogram them.
Oh, sure. Glad you're back with us, Mecha Man.
All right, that sounds weird.
Yeah, didn't love it myself.
It's all right, Courtney.
Jeez.
New me? Fucking rocks. No worries.
You're stupid right now, so. I need to be smart.
There's some activity down in the sewers. My tenants are getting uneasy. Can you folks look into it?
I like those numbers.
Yo, we got the snacks.
I thought you said you had it.
No, that was me.
Night, everyone. Oh, I'm pretty fucking beat. I'll see your dumbasses in the morning.
I've got the booze. Folks down for a carpool? I got room.
I'm good. I'll fly over in a bit.
I would like a ride. I'll bring extra towels.
I know I was gonna put this one up.
Oh, okay. That was not great. But I am sure I can turn this around.
Sonar? I mean,
Oh wait, you're
half
you're
bad.
stupid fly.
I am? What? You think all
Never
hybrid
mind, okay.
species just get along?
Because I put his normal forms there, but he's like in like crazy mode. So.
Everybody should step back.
WWW.
I mean, you know, it feels like for the first time in a long time, I can see a life without Mecha Man. You know, which I'm sure you would appreciate. Been nice that we get to spend more time together, right? Teaching people to be heroes, guiding them. It's not nothing, but I don't think I can sit on the sidelines. I worked hard to get good at being mecha men. I don't know that I want to just walk away from that. Just when I feel like I got a handle on it, got it figured out, I think about Chase and my dad and Shroud, then I get all fucked up. You know what I'm saying, Beef? You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. See, this is why I appreciate her talks.
He just ripped ass in my face. Grok could have been butt ass naked.
Are you decent? Definitely a house that needs some warmth.
Yeah, I told him that the last time I came.
Dude, I could have been butt ass.
Somehow it looked worse.
I am in my underwear.
Yeah, I can see you. I was joking when I asked if you're decent.
You know I have
I
a
know,
small
I
son.
just
I don't
need
them
you
see
to know that I know how I look right now.
That rubs out, by the way. You just have to put a little muscle into it. Do you know where you want to hang this?
Why are you holding a lamp?
I think he's only considered where he'd hang himself. That corner seems fine. It's a housewarming gift for your housewarming party, Robert. I told people to bring a lamp or something.
Wait, people? More people are coming here? To my home. Look, I'm not really in a party mood right now.
Know what it looks like to me with your tidy whities.
Okay, she just touched my...
This is your family photo area? Kind of morbid.
She just touched.
Which I'm kind of into.
She touched the wiener.
Is that my work computer?
We figured it out, brother. The man can be mecha again.
After your little premature Jack explosion, I had this feeling like I'd seen it before.
Then Vizzy asked me to get the energy reading we got this morning and cross-reference with recent calls.
Wait. It's not destroyed?
Nope. And a bunch of B-grade villains have been trying to unlock its power only to end up blowing their asses off like you did. Then they sell it on the next sucker and the same shit. It's passed hands at least 4 times that we've tracked.
How does Shroud not know this?
Yeah, probably think like us. Think it was destroyed. But he's a smart fucker, and he gonna figure it out soon enough.
That's why we get to it first.
Which is why we're having a party?
The Z-Teamers know every low-level supervillain in 3 counties. We track its location. They'll know who has it. Then we kick in some doors, knock some heads, snatch that shit back, and you'll be pulsing or whatever in no time.
And you sure that this will work? I've had about as much heartbreak as I can take today.
No clue. It's not like you got anything better to do.
You make a compelling argument.
So, one of the last pings that we got was from a boat over here in Marina Del Rey, which is...
Oh, Yachty territory.
Why, she's here first. You know much about those guys?
Old money crew of ascot wearing cokeheads. Skylar Arcadia runs it now. 3 generations that family's been trying to finger me.
What are they accusing you of?
You're cute.
We're gonna ask you some questions about a piece of tech they moved.
She's jealous. Holy
But
shit.
first, Rob gotta put on pants.
Aw, what? But then I can't do this.
Yep, right on that.
That's a new wiener.
You do understand how projectors work, right?
Felt more dramatic. And bare walls are a sign of depression.
Why is it always a warehouse by the docks?
It's where stuff comes in and stuff goes out. Not a rocket scientist, are ya?
No, that was my dad. What kind of security are you dealing with?
That's where it gets tricky.
Shit.
That's more than shit. You need a fucking army.
I'll go. Can't shoot what you can't see.
Look, this is really great work, but doing this tonight is out of the question. Hitting a secure location like this is something they would handle downtown.
Are you kidding? There's enough firepower in this room to take down a fucking kaiju.
Bunch of drunk-ass Z-teamers, please. Y'all wouldn't make it past the front door.
No one's asking you to do a goddamn thing, okay?
Hey, no need for that. We take the day to plan it with downtown and hit the warehouse tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? This thing's not gonna sit still for that long. If we don't grab it, someone else will.
This is incredible, Viz, but Blazer's right. We make a plan. No need to rush this.
There's no guarantee it'll be there tomorrow. We need to go now.
She said no. You understand that word, or has it got too many fucking syllables for you?
Why don't you go walk your ass around a mall, Grandpa? Heroes are talking.
You are no fucking hero.
Whoa, hey!
She named you Invisigal, you named yourself Invisibitch, and you had it fucking right.
Chase, you're drunk. You need to stop talking.
You want to get people hurt, get people fucking killed, then you need to go back to the team where you belong.
Chase,
that's enough.
This is crazy.
She thinks she's like you, but she's not. Robert doesn't need to keep going out there with no powers, putting his life on the line to make up for assholes like you. He doesn't need to be Mecha Man to be a hero. You playing them, you playing yourself. You think you're invisible, but I fucking see you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know you're a liar, criminal. I know you're fucking dangerous. What else do I need to know? There. Now I know you're a coward.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Busy! Wait!
That was a nice uppercut. That bitch sent his ass airborne. How are you not dead?
Chase, are you alright?
That's enough for tonight. I'm sorry this turned into whatever just happened. Anyone who utters one word about what happened tonight fucking answers to me. Got it?
Visigal.
Fuck you.
Yeah, so
Bitch.
I might have to do that once a month or so as a release of my hatred for you. But perhaps with some time, you'll be less of a bitch to me. Yeah, we'll see. Happy housewarming, bitch. Your place fucking sucks.
Oh, are you in timeout? 'Cause you were bad. Thought you went home.
Came back to apologize. All these goddamn apartments look the same. That guy watching us from the balcony walked into his house thinking it was yours. Sorry about that.
Fuck you!
Hey, he said he was sorry.
Well, fuck you too!
You butt ass naked? Just put some clothes on, dude. Before you yell at me, you have to put some clothes on. Like, I can't have a conversation with you dick naked in front of me.
You sure this ain't vodka?
She told you?
Made quite a first impression. Didn't know you were into spitting in people's mouths. Kinky shit. It's that internet somehow made sex boring.
Okay, now you sound how you look.
Another thing I can't do anymore. Fuck. Maybe it's why I say the word so much.
Sorry, Chase. I hadn't thought about that.
So it doesn't get up anymore? Figures.
I had a pretty good run. You ever think about why we do what we do? Help people. Put it all on the line for someone who won't ever know your name, won't send you a thank you card, won't be at your bedside when you get hurt.
It's just the right thing to do.
Sure. And you think the Z-team will be able to tell the difference?
That first week, Vizzy was gonna walk off the team. You know, she's feeling low. Talking about how she was born with powers that always meant she'd end up as a villain. Like it was fated. So, obviously, I gave her the pep talk, you know. Like, that's all bullshit. You make up your own fate, yada yada. I don't even remember what I said, but I do remember thinking, oh, fuck. Yeah, that must have been hard. Like, if I didn't have you, you know, and my dad, where would I have ended up?
You were always good. That was always in you. It's what makes us different from a thief like her.
Oh, come on. You've stolen things, too.
What? You racist motherfucker. I never stole a fucking thing in my entire fucking life.
Chase, you've literally stolen things from me.
Oh, yeah, but that doesn't count. That was for somebody else.
It's still stealing, brother. Still stealing.
What, you
stealing,
quietly contemplating?
Yeah, I guess I hadn't considered some things. But I think the answers are out there if you just listen to the wind.
I see why you and Beef get along.
Oh, where's my guy? Oh, I'm sorry, my poor boy. That's it. There's my boy. There's my good boy. Who's a good boy? Beef is.
You gotta love Beef, though. Oh, shit.
Is there a mic on this?
My
hey,
fuck.
Hey, can you hear me? The fuck are you doing?
Oh, not much. Just looking for your stupid-ass pulse that's somewhere on this big-ass boat. This one must have dropped a pin in the supervillain group chat, because this place is crawling with dipshits. Good news is, they don't know where it is either.
You know who's not good, Beefy boy? You know who's a real pain?
Fizzy.
Get out of there.
You're disappointed, I'm disappointed. I'm sure Chase will have some shit to talk, but I'm here, and this is our last chance of getting this thing.
Okay, maybe if I can hack into the system, I can trace the energy signal. Check the manifest.
Something would be great. Yeah, let's start with something.
Fuck yeah, okay.
Fuck you.
Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Up, right, up, right, up, right.
Shit, need a password.
Hey, I'm getting a huge energy reading coming from the captain's quarters.
Right, and I'm supposed to know where that is?
See that tower?
The biggest one. It's at the top.
Oh, perfect. So you want me to cross this active battlefield?
Look, I didn't want you to do any of this shit.
I get it, okay. Jesus.
Keep your eyes peeled for Invisible. Looks like she might know something we don't.
Shit, they're onto me.
Oh, hey, there's a door to your left.
Fuck, it's locked.
God damn it.
Feel free to take your time. Just catching up with some old friends.
Fuck.
I think I can use this.
Hurry up!
I'm trying. Too much perfection. Okay, left, up, right. Left, up, right.
Almost got it.
Left, up, right. Barely made that. Oh my god.
Alright, the door's open.
Imagine trying to
What the fuck?
This fucking guy.
Okay, hey, Izzy,
Doesn't help that
leading
she's
towards
slow.
that speaker tower. I've got an idea.
Better be a good one.
Follow me, Featherdick. I got something real cool to show you. At the tower. Do your thing.
Working on it.
Work faster!
Busy. Cover your ears.
Is that why birds fly into shit?
Busy, look out, behind you.
Fuck me. How am I supposed to get around that?
Look, hey, just worry about not dying. Find your way around.
Oh my god, this the...
God, why does the crane have the hardest controls? What do you mean, just passing through? Fuck me, they're minding me.
Fuck all this. It's taking way too long.
Getting close, Fizzy, I swear.
I'm still way the fuck down here, so not
Close enough.
The captain's quarters should be right in front of you.
Tell us where the pulse is, Invisibitch, before we go full Pompeii on your ass.
Full Pompeii on my ass? What kind of threat is that? You gonna give me diarrhea?
Wait, no. That was predictable.
It's kind of gross.
Where the fuck is this thing? Because that's not gonna hold him for long.
It's in the safe.
A safe? I don't know how to open a fucking safe.
All right, let me see what I can do.
I'd say this was excessive, but
Just hurry up! They're almost through the door.
Oh my god.
Safe's open. Good job, Bob.
wait, what? I didn't even.
Oh, apparently you did something because it's wide open.
Whatever. Job done. Take the win.
Is it in there?
I don't know. Does it look like a little
Glowy butt plug?
You know what? I guess it does. Okay.
So now all you gotta do is sneak past the...
Why did stop? Holy shit, are they? Robert, what's going on?
I'm here. Just hang on. Trying to get the camera back online. I see you. You're good. Just take one step at a time.
Visigal, stop.
Shroud, behind you!
No. Hey, Busy, stay calm. Your inhaler...
A few feet in front of you, okay? You gotta get to it.
Hey, Vizzy, he's just gonna keep fucking with you, but you don't give up, okay? Vizzy, you gotta fight. Please. Vizzy, hey, listen to me. You get up. Get up!
Keep up.
No!
Chase!
You're good. Fucking keys.
Hey, wake up. No. No, don't fucking do this, please. Please, Chase. Please.
God damn it. Honestly, chat, I'm thinking I want to do some reactions. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't want to answer just yet. Just yet. I know it's blank and shit. I'll fix it, man. I know it's blank. I gotta like fix the shit.
About to
Let me change the title. Okay. Let me check if the audio is good.
About 2-ish months ago, I made a video about the worst character in anime. And if you watch
So guys, today we're back into the worst protagonist in anime history. I've never seen this anime that he's talked about. Here's the thumbnail. Let me show you guys. The worst protagonist in anime history. I don't know who this character is, but apparently he's pretty bad.
About 2-ish months ago, I made a video about the worst character in anime. And if you watch that video, you already know who I picked. And I picked Ruka from Rent-A-Girlfriend, right? And after everything that's happened in Rent-A-Girlfriend,
I've never seen that anime, to be honest.
Since then, I still stand by that. Ruka is easily the worst part of this series by far. But it got me thinking, because if Ruka is the worst character in anime, then who is the worst protagonist? And unfortunately, I don't have to look very far, to be honest, because standing right next to Ruka, being responsible for almost every frustrating situation in this series, is obviously the man himself, Kazuya Kinoshita. Now, before we get started, I want to make something very clear. I am not changing my mind about Ruka. Ruka is still more annoying and more frustrating. And if I had to choose one character to remove from Rent-A-Girlfriend entirely, it would be Ruka without hesitation. But being the worst character and being the worst protagonist are two completely different things. And that's why I think
fan service anime.
Kazuya deserves his own special title. Because Kazuya isn't necessarily the worst character in Rent-A-Girlfriend, he's just one of the worst people imaginable to build an entire story around. Before I start talking about the negatives, I do want to give Kazuya a little bit of credit here. Kazuya is supposed to be a loser, right? He's supposed to be awkward. It's for the story of Rent-A-Girlfriend. And
so
honestly,
like Mordecai from Megalo's show, where he's like, an awkward just dude around woman, and just fumbles the bag pretty often.
Honestly, I don't have a problem with any of that. In fact, some of the best protagonists in anime start out as complete disasters. You can have a protagonist who is pathetic, lacks confidence, and makes terrible decisions. The problem isn't where Kazuya starts. The problem is where Kazuya stays. Because when Rent-A-Girlfriend begins, Kazuya is basically a loser who just got dumped and doesn't know what to do with himself. And that's actually a pretty reasonable starting point for a character. Like, that makes complete sense to me. You could have a really good, amazing arc You can have a really great character arc right there, you know, with some good written development for Kazuya. You could have a lot of stuff going on there. You could have him slowly become more confident, learn how to communicate better, all that stuff. And for a while, it feels like that's what we're going to get. But then you realize something. Kazuya does not change. This is probably my biggest problem with him. Kazuya gets himself into a situation, he panics, he overthinks it, he makes the situation worse, he somehow survives, and then we do it all over again. And I'm not talking about this happening once or
So he just doesn't learn from his mistakes, is that it?
or twice. This is basically the entire formula of his character. Kazuya will spend 5 minutes thinking about something that could have been solved with a 10-second conversation. Someone will say something like,
Yo, guys. Of any like relationship you have, communication is everything. Whether you have a girlfriend, you know, friends, your parents, or whatever. If you just communicate, it solves a lot of the problems. So, just remember that communication, you know, solves a lot. It could save you a lot of BS.
completely normal to him, and Kazuya's brain immediately starts running in like 55 different Doctor Strange loops, and you can visibly see it within the anime basically every time he gets himself into a little problem thing, right? And
Like Bear from Obsession. The whole situation could have been solved if he just told Nikki how he felt honestly that in that car scene. But then, you know, Nikki would have gone crazy. He wouldn't make that stupid wish he did, and even though he's kind of, you know, the villain of the movie. So yeah, the whole thing could have just been solved, you know, because I think the actor confirmed in whatever her name is, Enverde, she said that Nikki does, like, she did honestly like Bear, she just hit her feelings as well. So if Bear just was honest about how he felt, then, you know, he could have saved 4 people's lives, including his own.
at this point, I'm just sitting here thinking, just talk. Just talk. That's it. That's the solution. Talk. Communicate. Say what you're thinking. But Kazuya would rather spend an entire chapter having a mental breakdown than actually communicate with another human being. And eventually, it stops kind of being funny because instead of watching a character overcome his flaws, we're watching the same flaws generate new problems. And I mean, this is what makes Kazuya especially frustrating. It's not like he hasn't experienced anything. He's gone through heartbreak, rejection, genuine relationships, and situations where he's been forced to step up. And there are moments where he actually does step up. Kazuya can be brave. He can care about other people. He can put someone else's needs before his own. And when he actually does something courageous, you're reminded that there is a good character underneath all the insecurity. But then he just goes right back. Like, it's not even like he learned anything, man. And that's the frustrating part. It's not that Kazuya is incapable of growth. It's that the story keeps giving him opportunities to grow, and then somehow he ends up right back where he started. It's like watching someone level up only for the game to reset their save file, if you get what I'm saying, right? Kazuya goes through all this struggle, and somehow, some way, he gets a solution, but the solution doesn't change him as a character, and Kazuya just reverts back to where he started. But obviously, we can't talk about Kazuya without
doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. You know, that's the definition of insanity. That literally is.
talking about Chizuru, because Kazuya doesn't just like Chizuru, he practically worships Chizuru. To him, Chizuru is perfect. She's beautiful, talented, kind, hardworking, and basically everything he could ever want in his life. Having a crush on someone, I would say, is pretty normal, but Kazuya takes it to a point where it's really not normal. He puts Chizuru so far above himself that he constantly convinces himself there's no way she could genuinely fall for him. It's actually outrageous, and this creates one of the most frustrating dynamics in the series. Instead of treating Chizuru like a normal person, he treats every interaction with her like it's a life-changing event. She smiles, Kazuya analyzes it. She compliments him, Kazuya analyzes it. You get where I'm going, dude. It's just a repeated process over and over. And because he's constantly thinking about how Chizuru feels about him, he barely thinks about what he actually wants for himself. His entire identity becomes Chizuru. And that's a problem for protagonist because I don't just want to know who Kazuya loves. I want to know who who Kazuya is. He's the fucking protagonist. Now let's move on from Chizuru and start talking about Kazuya's relationship with Ruka. And this is where my previous video comes back into play, because Ruka is absolutely terrible. I said it a month ago, and I'll say it again. Ruka is easily the worst part of Rent-A-Girlfriend, but Kazuya makes her entire situation even worse. Kazuya knows he genuinely doesn't want to be with Ruka. He knows how he feels about Chizuru, and yet instead of just like doing literally anything, like he could have done actually anything whatsoever, he keeps dragging the situation along. And I mean, it's not like Ruka is also, not to blame here, because Kazuya has made it clear he does not like her that way. Ruka she just won't accept it because I covered that in the other Ruka video, you know what I'm saying? It's because she's fucking Ruka. He just doesn't, Kazuya doesn't want to hurt anyone, right? Which sounds like a pretty good quality, but his inability to make difficult decisions often ends up hurting people more. He tries to keep everyone happy, but in reality, you just can't do that. That's really
You can't please everyone. Oh my, what? Okay, this is a bad frame to pause on. Bro's bricked up. He has a tent in your shorts. He's going camping.
Thing to even accomplish. That's one of the biggest differences between Ruka and Kazuya. Ruka creates the problems. Kazuya refuses to solve the problems. And I think this next topic goes for me and a lot of other people. Kazuya isn't a bad person. And I mean, I see a lot of this stuff online where it's like, Kazuya is like the worst. He's just an absolute trash human being.
He just seems like a loser.
I don't really agree with that. Underneath all the bullshit, Kazuya is a pretty decent human being. He genuinely cares about the people around him. He wants Chizuru to succeed, and he wants to help people. And that's why I don't think Kazuya is a terrible person is a very interesting criticism, because he's not a terrible person. He's just terrible at being the protagonist of this story, and those are two very different things. A good protagonist doesn't have to become a completely different person. They just need to evolve little by little. Their experiences should change them, their failures should teach them something, and by the end, they should be noticeably different from where they are at the beginning of the story. With Kazuya, I constantly feel like the story is teasing the development. He finally stands up for himself, he finally does something brave, he finally puts someone else before himself, and you think, okay, this is it. He's finally growing as a character. And then we're just back to where it started. Same Kazuya, same insecurities, same overthinking, same inability to communicate, same obsession with Chizuru. After enough times, you stop getting excited when Kazuya has a good moment because you start wondering, how long until he goes back to being Kazuya? But the biggest reason why Kazuya doesn't work as a protagonist is because his flaws constantly drive the story. Without those flaws actually being meaningful overcome, his indecisiveness creates drama. His insecurity creates drama. His obsession with Chizuru creates drama. His inability to communicate creates drama. Eventually, you realize the story can't really progress unless Kazuya continues to be Kazuya. Instead of the story being, how will Kazuya grow as a person, it becomes, how can we keep Kazuya from growing long enough to create another chapter? And that's a massive problem when he is your protagonist.
So they're just like milking him. Okay. Pause. Hey, yo.
And honestly, this is what frustrates me the most. I don't think Kazuya is a character with zero potential. There are moments where he's genuinely compelling. You can actually see the person he could become. And that's why I don't think he needs to be completely rewritten. He doesn't need to become some insanely confident guy. He just needs to grow a little bit. Let him become more confident. Let him make decisions. Let him communicate. Let him stop putting Chizuru on a pedestal. Let him realize that his worth isn't determined by whether or not Chizuru likes him. If we actually got to watch Kazuya become that person, I'd probably be one of his biggest defenders, to be honest. But instead, we keep getting the same cycle. And after a certain point, it is obviously exhausting. So, is Kazuya objectively the worst protagonist in all of anime? Probably not. There are hundreds of anime protagonists, and I'm sure there are characters who are more poorly written or more annoying. But when I think about what makes a protagonist frustrating, Kazuya checks almost every box. He's indecisive, he's painfully insecure, he overthinks everything, he struggles to communicate, he puts Chizuru on an impossible pedestal, and most importantly, he doesn't grow nearly as much as he should. And that's what separates him from Ruka. Ruka is the character I hate watching Kazuya is the character I hate watching the story depend on, because I can tolerate a terrible side character, I can tolerate an annoying love interest, but when the person is the protagonist and the entire story depends on them eventually changing, you better give me a reason to believe they're actually going to change. And with Kazuya, after everything we've watched him go through, I'm still waiting. So no, Ruka hasn't lost her crown. She's still the worst part of Rent-A-Girlfriend, but when it comes to the protagonist, Kazuya has earned a title of his own, and of course that being the worst protagonist in anime.
I see what he means. Like, that is just frustrating when he just does the same thing over and over again, over and over and over and over and over and over again. And he just doesn't learn from his fucking mistake. So I also want to react to this.
We know you appreciate
I remember I
precision.
saved it earlier.
That's why USAA gets the details right.
Dad, can I take the
Picture this.
Why we can't truly explore the deep Amazon. So, okay, guys, in case you didn't know, the Amazon is like the biggest rainforest in, I think, was in South America, and one of the most like undiscovered places in the world. There are like creatures that we possibly don't know about. There are tribes and like civilians that are uncontacted, that haven't been discovered, that like survived the colonization, you know, when Spain and Portugal came in, fucked everyone over. Yeah, there's like 100 people in there who speak a language that we don't know. So it's like North Sand Island, but like way more in the rainforest. And South America is like one of the most undiscovered, because of the rainforest, South America is like one of the most undiscovered places in the world. Because of that rainforest. So let's see.
Picture this. Let's imagine you get dropped in the exact center of a forest. But not just any forest. The Amazon rainforest. You have a machete and a military-grade GPS. You might think you could just pick a direction and start hiking. But what would that...
Was it Agent 00 or was it? There's like a live stream in the forest.
actually happen is you die within the first week. We have satellites that can read a license plate from orbit.
The tribes, they've adapted to that type of life, so they could survive, no problem, easier than us.
We have mapped the entire surface of Mars. But right here on Earth, there are millions of square miles of land that we simply cannot get through. If you cut a path, the jungle grows back over it in days. If you look from above, the canopy completely blocks the door. There are uncontacted tribes, undiscovered predators, and entire ancient cities sitting completely hidden in the dark. So, why can't we just explore it? What exactly is stopping humanity from walking through a forest? To understand why people haven't just walked through the whole thing, you first have to understand exactly what we're dealing with. The Amazon is big. Really big.
Really fucking big.
If you took the entire contiguous United States, every single state from California to New York, and laid it over South America, the Amazon basin would basically cover the entire thing. When people say they went to the Amazon for a vacation or a research trip, what they use over South America, the Amazon basin would
That's so big as holy shit.
basically cover the entire thing.
God damn.
When people say they went to the Amazon for a vacation or a research trip, what they usually mean is that they flew into a city like Manaus, took a boat a few miles down a major river, and stayed at an eco-lodge on the edge of the water. They're interacting with the absolute edge of the jungle. In fact, 99% of all human activity in the Amazon is strictly limited to the absolute edges of the forest, or the immediate banks of the major rivers. If you just go 10 miles inland from these rivers, you're stepping into a void. There are no roads. There are no trails. There are country-sized chunks of the deep interior where no recorded human has ever been. Not just in modern history, ever. But obviously, we have new technology now. If the jungle is that big and we don't want to physically walk through it, why don't we just fly a drone over it? Or use our modern GPS to guide a team straight through the middle? Well, you can try to bring modern technology into the deep Amazon, but the jungle is going to break it. Instantly. Let's start with GPS. To actually work, your GPS needs a clear, visual line to the satellites up in space. If you're standing on a mountain or in a desert, your device pings the satellite and you know exactly where you are. But in the deep Amazon, you're standing under 150 feet of waterlogged biomass. The canopy completely blocks the signal. You can bring a military-grade GPS tracker into the deep jungle and the screen will just go blank. You're completely blind. Radio waves suffer the exact same fate. The density of the trees absorbs the frequencies, meaning if your team gets separated by even a few hundred yards, your walkie-talkies become entirely useless. So what about drones? You could just
kind of like gets fucked here.
Launch a drone up through the trees to get a look around, right? Actually, no. The space between the trees is a tangled mess of lianas, hanging vines, spider webs, and dead branches suspended in the canopy. If you try to fly a drone up, it's going to hit a vine you couldn't see and crash. And even if you
That's gonna be a waste of a lot of money.
Somehow manage to get it above the canopy, when the battery gets low, it has nowhere to land. It will auto-descend straight into the branches and get permanently stuck 100 feet in the air. Congratulations, you just bought the jungle a $2,000 tree ornament. And don't even think about relying on solar panel to recharge your gear. The canopy blocks so much of the sun that almost no light actually hits the forest floor. At noon, on a perfectly sunny day, the bottom of the Amazon is basically in permanent twilight. Your solar panels are useless.
This is Mission Control. The code awaits your command.
Liftoff confirmed.
Get renter's insurance without calling your parents for help.
So, technology is out. If you want to explore the Amazon, you have to do it the old-fashioned way. You have to physically walk. But what happens when the ground you're trying to walk on just disappears? If you look...
Wait, can normal humans even go there? But I'm pretty sure like there's a limit of how far you can go. Like a normal civilian, if you're not like a scientist, or like if you have like legal obligation to be there.
Look at a map of the Amazon, it looks like solid land with a bunch of rivers cutting through it.
Legal obligation, but like you can legally be there.
But for half the year, that map is completely wrong. The Amazon basin is exactly that, a basin. It's basically a giant bowl. And every year, when the rainy season hits and the snow melts off the Andes Mountains, all of that water dumps directly into this bowl. When this happens, the water levels in the Amazon don't rise just a few inches. They rise by up to 40 feet. Millions of square miles of what used to be solid ground suddenly become completely submerged under muddy water. Entire forests flood. The water reaches so high up the trunks of the trees that fish literally swim through the canopy to eat fruit off the branches, which just looks like a completely broken video game. This makes traveling basically impossible. You can't hike because the ground is physically gone. You're just staring at an endless flooded swamp. But you can't use a boat either, because even though there's water, the trees and vines are still packed so tightly together that a boat can't actually fit between them. The ground itself basically stops being ground. It becomes this impenetrable middle ground where it's too wet to walk, but too solid to swim. But let's say you plan perfectly. You go during the dry season. The ground is solid.
There's always gonna be someone that's gonna fuck you over.
You have your compass, your machete, and you're ready to hike. What is actually going to stop you? Most people would immediately assume the animals. When we think of the Amazon, we usually just think of the big predators. Jaguars hiding in the trees, massive green anacondas waiting in the mud, black caimans that have teeth looking like this. Yeah, definitely a real-life dinosaur. Logically, it makes sense to assume that these apex predators are the reason humans don't go deep into the jungle. It's a terrifying place filled with giant animals that want to eat you. But honestly, the big animals couldn't care less about you. Jaguars are solitary hunters. They don't want to fight a human. If a jaguar sees a noisy group of humans hacking through the brush, it's going to quietly leave the area. And not just, oh, it's stalking you from the shadows waiting to strike. It's just leaving. You could spend months in the deep Amazon and literally never see one. The same goes for anacondas.
It just doesn't care.
They're ambush predators that rely on sitting perfectly still in the water to catch capybaras or birds. They aren't actively hunting down human expeditions. The reality is, apex predators in the wild are incredibly risk-averse. Getting injured means they can't hunt, and if they can't hunt, they die. A human with a machete is a huge risk. So, they just avoid us. If the apex predators don't actually care about you, what is going to kill you? The Amazon is perfectly capable of stopping you with just the environment itself. The real threats in the jungle are microscopic. Well, microscopic or just really, really small. Let's say you're hiking and you accidentally brush your arm against a tree branch. You get a normal scratch. At home, you just put a band-aid on it and forget about it. In the Amazon, the humidity is resting at around 98%. And while I know the viewers of Beyond the Green are always looking for a good adventure, this is just going to be miserable. Your sweat never evaporates. Your clothes are permanently damp. Because of this, that tiny scratch becomes a breeding ground for bacteria. Within 48 hours, that scratch can turn into a severe staph infection. Within 72 hours, you have a fever, your arm is swelling, and you physically cannot walk. Which is a really bad time to be in a jungle with absolutely zero hospitals. And that's just the passive environment. The actual bugs are worse. There are mosquitoes carrying malaria, yellow fever, and dengue. There are sandflies that carry leishmaniasis, a flesh-eating parasite that literally creates rotting ulcers on your skin. There are bullet ants, which look like... yeah, you do not want that anywhere near you.
Yo, wait. Literally this.
Their sting is so unbelievably painful that people pass out from the shock alone. If you accidentally put your hand on a tree trunk that has a bullet ant colony on it, your expedition is over, instantly. Even your gear isn't safe. The fungal spores in the air are so aggressive that if you leave a pair of leather boots out in the jungle, the fungus will literally start digesting them within days. The jungle rots your equipment, it rots your clothes, and if you aren't careful, it rots your skin. Okay, so the jungle itself is a complete nightmare. But what if we just ignored it? What if we decided we were going to conquer this place no matter what? But what if we gave a team absolutely unlimited funding? We give them off-road vehicles, we give them industrial chainsaws, unlimited fuel, and a team of mechanics. We tell them to just start at the edge of the jungle, point the vehicle straight ahead, and drive directly through the interior. But even with infinite money and heavy machinery, brute force just doesn't work here. First, the mud. The soil in the Amazon isn't like normal dirt. Because it rains constantly, the ground is basically a bottomless sponge. The second you drive a heavy vehicle into the deep jungle, the treads are going to sink. The mud will literally just swallow the tires. You aren't driving, you're just burying a very expensive truck. Second, the...
Tonight, your mattress does the work for you. Sleep number...
No matter what you do, the forest will find a way to fuck you over. No matter no matter how good we have like the technology, there's gonna be something that's gonna fuck you over. There's always something, huh?
Good. Forget the flimsy pine trees in your backyard. Many of these trees, like the Brazilian ironwood, are so unbelievably dense that they actually sink in water. If you take an industrial chainsaw to an ironwood tree, the chain will completely dull in a matter of hours. You'd need
chainsaws could cut it down.
to constantly stop to replace blades, meaning your progress slows to a crawl. Finally, the humidity. Heavy machinery requires electronics, alternators, and cooling systems. The 98% humidity and constant heat will corrode the wiring, fry the batteries, and overheat the engines. Your vehicles will literally break down from the air itself. You cannot overpower the Amazon. It just absorbs whatever you throw at it and breaks it down. But let's say you somehow manage to do it. You go on foot, you hack through the wood, you fight off the bugs, and you successfully cut a trail deep into the jungle. How long is that trail actually going to stay there? If you cut a trail through the woods in North America, that trail will probably stay there for a few years. The plants grow relatively slowly. If you cut a trail in the deep Amazon, the plants will literally grow back and cover it within days. The Amazon is incredibly crowded. Every single plant is constantly fighting for sunlight. When you cut down a path of vines and branches to walk through, you're accidentally doing exactly what the plants want. You're creating a light gap. The second sunlight hits that freshly cut path, the surrounding plants go into overdrive. Vines shoot out, broadleaf plants expand, and the entire hole you just hacked open is swallowed back up by the jungle. This creates a massive problem for exploration. Because you can't leave a permanent trail, you can't establish supply lines. If you hike 10 miles into the jungle, the path behind you is already disappearing. You can't have a second team easily follow you with extra food.
It's like, what is it? The jungle has like a mind of its own. I'm pretty sure there's like a game where like it does that. Oh, not a game, but like Legend of Korra. Like, remember when those like trees kept like attacking the city? Like, it has like a mind of its own. It does what it wants. Like, it's like against you.
Your medical supplies because they'd have to recut the exact same path all over again. Every single step forward basically traps you. The jungle literally zips shut behind you. And this suffocating enclosure leads to a completely different type of problem. You just start losing your mind. When we talk about the dangers of exploration, we usually focus on the physical stuff. The mud, the bugs, the heat. But the mental strain of the deep Amazon is actually what breaks most people. Under the canopy, you have absolutely zero horizon. You can rarely see further than 10 or 20 feet in any direction. Everywhere you look, it's just a chaotic wall of green. There are no landmarks. There are no mountains to orient yourself against. If you spin around 3 times, you'll completely lose your sense of direction, and every single path looks exactly the same. Which, if you've ever seen a horror movie, is exactly the part where things go horribly wrong. It's incredibly
I think it's like a movie based on was it Green Inferno, where where a group of like college kids land, like they're playing Crash in the Amazon and they get captured by a tribe, and like they have to they're trapped in like this cage that the indigenous people trapped them in, and they're gonna like eat them, like pretty scary shit. And yeah, I remember like that. I haven't seen the full movie, but that scene scared the fuck out of me. That shit was crazy.
Claustrophobic. And it's loud. Forget the peaceful, quiet forest sounds. The Amazon is absolutely deafening. Millions of cicadas, frogs, and insects are screaming at the exact same time. The noise just bounces off the trees, creating this overwhelming static in your ears. You're sweating constantly. You're covered in bug bites. You can't see the sky. You can't see where you came from. The environment itself just makes you panic. And when you inevitably panic, or trip over a route, or make a mistake, what happens next? This is the hardest truth about the deep Amazon, and the main reason modern explorers simply don't attempt deep traverses anymore. If you get hurt in the deep jungle, you're probably going to die. In almost any other environment on Earth, if you break your ankle, you hit a satellite SOS button. A rescue team pinpoints your location, a helicopter flies over, drops a basket, and you're in a hospital an hour later.
USA's Safe Pilot rewards safe drivers with up to 30% off your auto insurance premium at renewal.
Probably eating terrible hospital jello. In the Amazon, that safety net doesn't exist. As we established earlier, your satellite SOS beacon probably won't even connect through the canopy. But even if it does, and a helicopter flies to your exact GPS coordinates, they can't see you. You're buried under 150 feet of leaves. And they definitely can't land. There are no clearings. A helicopter cannot lower a rescue line through a tangled web of massive branches and vines. If you break your leg, your team has to physically carry you out. But remember, the path behind you has already grown back. The mud is deep. The heat is extreme. Carrying a 180-pound human through the deep Amazon, yeah. Your team isn't pulling that off fast enough to save your life. There's absolutely zero safety net. The risk is just impossible to justify. So, the environment itself is physically built to keep us out. But oddly enough, we are also keeping ourselves out. Despite everything I just said about how impossible it is to survive in the deep Amazon, humans do actually live here. Deep in the interior, completely isolated from the rest of the world, are the uncontacted tribes. These are indigenous groups who have lived in the jungle for thousands of years and have zero contact with modern civilization. You might think that because they're there, explorers would want to go find them and study them. But actually, we're legally barred from going anywhere near them.
Thank God, because if we contact them, if we, not contact them, but if we go near them, we could spread a disease that could fuck them up and kill them all. Just how it was at Spain, all these colonizers came and gave them disease and shit, and just killed everyone. Because they don't have a cure for that, and their bodies are different from ours, so it could literally fuck them up.
We're legally barred from going anywhere near them. Governments in countries like Brazil have strictly mapped out massive indigenous reserves in the deep Amazon. It's highly illegal for anyone, explorers, scientists, or tourists, to enter these zones. And the reason why is pretty grim. Because these tribes have been isolated for so long, they have zero immunity to modern diseases. If an explorer with a common cold or the flu walks into one of their villages, that virus will spread through the tribe and literally wipe them out in a matter of weeks. So, the mud and the bugs are obviously already stopping us. But on top of that, we have actively made it illegal to go into vast sections of the jungle to protect the people who have already mastered it. But if we can't walk there, and we can't legally go there, how are we suddenly finding ancient cities buried in the deep jungle? If you follow archaeological news, you might have seen headlines recently about scientists discovering lost cities in the Amazon. If the jungle is so impossible to explore, how are they finding these? Well, they're using a technology called LiDAR. Basically, they fly an aeroplane high above the jungle and shoot millions of laser pulses down at the ground. The lasers slip through the tiny gaps in the leaves, hit the forest floor, and bounce back. A computer then strips away all the trees, revealing the actual shape of the ground underneath. And what they have found is mind-blowing. Massive pyramids and ancient road networks that look like this.
That's crazy.
Completely swallowed by the jungle. But there's a massive catch. Seeing a city on a computer screen is completely different from actually reaching it. Scientists now have the exact GPS coordinates of these ancient cities. They know exactly what they look like. But in many cases, they still cannot physically go to them, because knowing the exact GPS coordinates of a city doesn't magically make the 100 miles of flesh-eating parasites disappear. The terrain is just too hostile, the funding required to mount a massive expedition is too high, and the risk of injury is too great. LiDAR is an incredible breakthrough, but it really just proves exactly how much history is hiding in places we physically cannot walk to. We can scan it, but we still can't touch it.
So do people live in those old cities?
If all this is true, how do scientists actually study the Amazon? Obviously, biologists and researchers do work in the Amazon every single day. We know about the animals, we know about the plants, and we're constantly discovering new species. But their workaround for the jungle is actually incredibly simple. They completely avoid the deep jungle, and they just use the rivers. The rivers of the Amazon are basically massive pre-built highways. Instead of hacking through the vines, researchers build established research stations right on the banks of the water. They take boats up and down the river, pull over to the side, and conduct their studies. They rarely venture more than a few miles inland from those established bases. If they need to study the canopy, they build specialized walkways or use cranes near the research stations. They create safe environments on the absolute fringes of the deep jungle. They're there and they're doing incredible work. But they're absolutely not hiking blindly into the thousands of miles of untouched void in the center. Which brings us to the real reason why we haven't conquered this place. As humans, we're incredibly used to getting our way. If a mountain is too tall, we build specialized oxygen gear and climb it. If an ocean trench is too deep, we build a titanium submarine and dive to the bottom. If a forest is in our way, we pave a road straight through it, usually to build a strip mall. We have conquered basically every extreme environment on the planet by out-engineering it, but the Amazon just completely rejects us. There isn't one singular obstacle stopping us. The jungle just throws a million tiny ones at you. It rots our boots, it blocks our signals, it swallows our machines, and it regrows faster than we can cut it down. In a modern world where almost everything is completely mapped out, we like to think that the Earth belongs to us. But the reality is, there's a piece of this planet, almost the size of the United States, that simply doesn't care about our technology. We don't own it. It belongs entirely to nature. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and thank you for watching. If there's another extreme place or topic you want to see next, definitely let me know in the comments because I'm always looking for new ideas. And if you want to keep going and see another video like this one, check it out here.
That's crazy. The Amazon rainforest is like almost the size of America. I thought it was like roughly like almost the same size as Australia, but god damn. Jeez. I don't know much to say. Like, again, like the rainforest, like it owns you. We don't own it. It owns you. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. I appreciate you guys so much. We'll play the next 2 episodes like maybe tomorrow. Yeah, if not tomorrow, definitely Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So, peace.